Good morning, guys. We're out at our claim. Well, we're heading into the claim. We're all packed and ready. Got their dry washer. And we're gonna go to a new spot that I heard a half-ounce nugget came from. Now that's since 1:30 this morning. So, all right, let's go. That is not the most portable dry washer. I like it. So took the side-by-side ATV as far as it would go, and we had to hike in quite a ways. I gotta go find Amy. Keep an eye on that one. She's quite a real fence jumper, that one. You're that close behind me. She's got about 60 pounds of water and food there. All right, let's get this set up and get digging. Hopefully see some good gold. Like I said, we made a real effort to come way up in here. Well, guys, I'm not sure about this hole I opened so far because it's got the layered is just kind of, the shovel falls through it too easily. So, and it's kind of I don't want to say uniform tailings, but it's just kind of different. It's not real compacted where you got to pick it to get down through it. And so, move this here. Did the first clean out. And got that one little piece there. It's got some jagged edges on it. It's a pretty little piece. But that's it, and a little dot. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do, looking at this, is coming around here, a lot of rocks stacked up. I'm going to punch down under that, move those rocks, and do a sample run, and I'll be right back. Guys, check this out. I was over here, so I moved over here. And I learned from our real hot spot, which is a ways away from here, that especially in desert washes, don't shy away from those outside bins. Obviously, a lot of the hard inside bins have been worked by the old timers, and then after that, but everyone goes to the most obvious spots. But I think I found a virgin spot. I noticed when I got down in here, look at that. It got really red and crunchy and harder to dig into after I moved all that rock over there. And look what I found. Look at this. Right on top, I just dumped the Royals tray. I haven't panned this out yet, but look at that nugget. That's a thick sucker right there. Oh, that's nice. Got another nugget for our nugget cases. That's awesome. I just barely broke into that bank. And I just dropped it somewhere. Right there. Now, I haven't gone through this to see if there's any more in there yet, but I'll tell you why I landed on this area, besides the old claim owner that we got the claim from telling me that a guy before him got a big dredge back in here. And I wonder if... So if you look right there, it fans out. It's narrow, and then it fans out right here. And I can kind of see this streak about the middle of the wash. And in a heavy flood, the water would be racing here, kind of slam into that bank like we've been finding nuggets on the other bank and detecting. So we're gonna have to go through that bank really carefully. I'm about to go through the hole with the gold monster. Well, let's get this panned out. And the other reason I landed on that spot way over there, he told me the guy got a 5-inch dredge in here. And if you look, all of a sudden it drops right there behind this boulder. So I think the guy was smart and he dredged behind this big boulder. That whole area is dropped down there, but where it goes up again, I'm looking for a spot that hasn't been dredged or dug into, but I think we found it, guys. All right, let's get this panned. Where'd she go? Amy! Amy! Oh. Oh, I don't know about her. Don't get bit. Well, guys, I got that panned out. You gotta tap the screen to get it to focus on this stuff. No one's ever dug into that. Look at these pieces. More of the wire pieces and everything, like we found in the sample. Look at all that. Wow. I personally gotta give a shout out to Nick for selling us this amazing claim. We have had so much fun. That's made prospecting so great. It's not like this every time we come out here. Sometimes we come and work and work and work for $1 worth of gold, but we're on it again, guys. And this is nice because all week long it's just been nothing but work and worry. Long hours and worried about the virus going around and everything. We've got a few people at work that got it, and so for today we get to keep our mind off things and get some great gold and hang out with you guys. Let's get some more. Oh, by the way, here's that piece that goes with it. Holy crap, dude. Look at all that. And go show them the... You walk over here, Amy. Look at it. Look how small that hole is that all that gold came out of. That tiny hole. I mean, that's like 2 buckets worth of material. It might get better deeper. Get one of those. Still looking for my first multi-gram nugget of my life, but maybe this'll pay it. This'll have it in there. Awesome. Piece of steel. All right, let's get back to digging. Be back on the next clean out, guys. Woo! Down just a little bit so as it can actually clear. Here's a quick dry washer tip. So after I put a heaping shovel full, watch that material and don't add more until it's done and you see the roof will start to clear, and then give it more. I'm actually a little late because I gotta hold the camera and do it at the same time. But the other thing is, when I come to clear the tailings off the front, see I'm out of material. First thing I'll do is grab a scoop of that, throw it in there to buy me some time to get these tailings clear. And needs material again, so I don't have time to go back to the hole, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I can see the feed's favoring that side, so we need to angle it over a little bit. There we go. All right. All right, I moved about 1.5 times the material we did before. I'll show you the hole before we get back at it. But I've been spreading the material from the riffle tray there, and I see a tiny piece of gold right at the tip of my finger here. Right there. You see that right in the middle of the screen in front of the fingertip? Nice crunchy little piece, but that's it so far. Let's get this one panned out. Alright guys, here's that second clean out. Some nice pieces in this one as well. And then there's some going in the black sand there. One over there. It's looking good. Not the quite the big piece. Oh, those are nice pieces as we got in that that first clean out. So again, the advantage to doing clean outs often is to see which way the streak's getting better. And the bigger piece came from this direction, so I think we're going to go this way, if not a little bit into this direction, instead of this direction so much into the bank. So I'm running out of steam though. It's getting hot, and for some reason I've got a bad headache this morning, and oh man. Anyway, we're on some good gold, so we're gonna keep going. Walking about. It's the only shade we got out here. It's an umbrella. Our biggest nugget I've ever found in my life. Right here. It was only that deep, just where I left off from the hole, so definitely we want to go this direction. I found it with the gold monsters, a screaming target, and it was going to the right. That's all I've seen so far. Do you have to focus? Look at that! Look at that nugget, guys! That's the biggest nugget I've ever found. Yeah! Oh my gosh! That's got to be 1.5 grams. Wow! We'll definitely go home and put this on a scale later. Look at that! That's the biggest nugget I've ever found in my life. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So heavy. And that was, like I said, I was just scanning right along here. And another one. We definitely gotta go this way now, guys. Oh man. You ready? Feel the weight of that thing? That's a beautiful piece of gold. I said I've never found one that big before. Dang. That's going to be an awesome day. Set a 1/4 inch classifier over the pan. Leave it running on idle. And just open the door, looking for nuggets that come up from the top. Didn't see anything. That way, doing it like that, instead of rubbing the material into the pan, I'm not scratching the fabric up because it still has air suspension. Look at the hole over there. That was quite a good run here. And of course I went right under where I just grabbed that big nugget, and then right in front, because it would have come from in front and dropped out there. But let's check this out. There's a piece of gold right there. See that in front of my, I might have to focus, right in front of my fingertip. It's gold. I don't see any other. Let's pan this down. Here's clean out number 4. Nice pieces. It's still going. Now I'm gonna have Amy hold the camera while I detect over there, since look at that piece right there. Oh my gosh. Let's go over and detect real quick. Oh man, this has turned out to be an awesome day. always remember where the biggest nugget of my life so far has come from. Right here. It was only like 5 inches below the surface. That's just crazy. Okay, still on auto 2, full volume. That is nice and quiet. Unfortunately, no big nuggets. Sounds quite. What do we got here? This thing is like a pulse induction. It picks up metal from feet away. Disabled a bunch of what?
Apps and stuff.
They said crap. My phone is, unfortunately, it's running out of storage, so I don't know how much more video we can get today, but I'm noticing a lot more heavies in the pan. And I'm noticing a lot more heavies. Where'd it go? There's a nugget right there. Just dumped out the dry washer. That was a short run. Well, guys, I can tell you that in 25 years of prospecting, this is my best day I've ever had. I'm glad you guys can watch this. All right, let's get this pan down. Look at it glisten in the sun. in my life, the coolest, biggest piece of wire gold. This is like clean out number. See that right in the middle of the screen? That is the longest. Don't fall through there. Coolest piece of wire gold I've ever gotten. By far the largest of that as well. Wow. It's unfortunate. Oh, we need rain, but it's unfortunate getting locked out of here from dry washing here pretty quick. But look at that amazing piece of gold. All right, let's pan this one down. It's been an amazing clean out, every clean out. Amazing. All right, here's that pan. We're getting some neater pieces, and I wonder if that's because we're like close to the source. But it's doing something different than our last spot, which is further from the source. When I broke down through this stuff, usually that red layer right up in here is pays the best. All this, then you get down where it's real hard and crunchy, and that would peter out everywhere else we've worked, but maybe it's actually going to get better in this area because it's a different type of part of the wash, and like I said, closer to the source. I just don't like this stuff right here. I gotta stay away from that. This real silty. Is there a flake of gold sitting there? Unreal. I'm just filming and look down, there's a flake of gold. Really? This place is cool. Oh. So strange though, don't get me wrong, we've been finding some amazing gold, but to find a nugget right there, my biggest nugget I've ever gotten, that's almost a couple grams. And then it not have a pocket right by it with another larger nugget or something, or in the same line with it, is kind of weird, like a rogue nugget. But any kind of nugget, we'll take it. All right, I gotta start picking through this stuff and run through the dry washer. We gotta get out of here soon. It's almost noon and it's over 100 degrees. And I said we have no shade canopy, just the shade she's hogging over there. That cold beverage good? Again, real quick, we're not going to run too much more, but I'll go ahead and show you what I did today. This hole, it's big and wide, it's just not that deep. There's the rock I got out of it. Here's the pile. I'm spreading it as it comes off with the back of the shovel, because we got to detect this too before we go. But that Royal dry washer, this is what they call the large. Then there's also the King, it's the middle size, and there's the small Explorer, which I love, the little Explorer. It's half the size of that. But I don't think that has a name, except large. We're gonna name that the Excavator. Weird little wasp looking thing digging a hole in the ground. That or he's trying to go in there and see if there's anything to eat down in there. Not sure if that's a burrow. Get out of the heat, but also look up in that tree. Huge pack rat nest. Goes from under that cactus way up, and he's got a little cliff edge and another basement level down there, and then the penthouse up there. And it's pretty smart because it's right out of the flood stage of the wash. And then there, the smart little critter. Well, we're done. This Craftsman, which is a couple months old, was having problems starting. The pull cord pulled right out of it. I used to have a Craftsman chainsaw. It was the biggest piece of garbage I've ever had. Yep. No more Craftsman tools for me. I mean, the drills and things are amazing, but the gas power tools are junk. So I've had a Husqvarna chainsaw for 10 years now. It never broke a pull cord. Always starts, so... Ah! All right, let's go home. All right, guys, you ready to see the gold we got today and weigh that big nugget? My best nugget ever. By the way, we're out there detecting with the gold monster. I found this big piece of lead. I thought it was a nugget. Slamming to the right and good signal. But real quick, guys, our Patreon, it's time for the monthly nugget drawing. Picker from our claim. And we're going to go ahead and give you one from today that you saw us dig up with a Royal Dry Washer. These are all $5. So they get 2 entries, so we put their name in once, it'll be the same. Poor Man's Prospect, Steve Young, Brian Carlson recently joined, thank you. James Flanagan. Let's have Amy fold these up and put them in the cup. And what do we got, Amy? Well, it appears James Flanagan, and he won it last month. Well, hopefully next month, guys. But awesome. Now he's got 2 pickers from our claim. Thanks, James, for being a Patreon member. Guys, and thank you all for being subscribers. Ready to see the gold we got today? Look at that. Beautiful gold. Arizona gold. You guys ready to weigh this nugget? What do you think this weighs? I haven't weighed it yet, honestly. I dried it off on a towel. I was tempted, but I want to weigh it in front of you guys. What do you think that weighs? Now that I feel it and I'm home, I'm thinking more like a 1.2, a gram and an extra 0.2 to 0.3. But guys, go ahead and take a guess. Beautiful. Right. Oh, 1.1, so a little over a gram. Still, that's going to look so good in a display case. That's really going to help out our nugget display case and everything. Guys, thanks again for watching. It was another great day on the claim. Stay safe out there. And if it's your first time joining us, please subscribe. We have a lot of crazy adventures out there, and it's always fun. Take care, everybody. By the way, guys, real quick, I found a perfect piece of gold. Where is it? That we had found today to give James Flanagan. Looks like a little dog bone. That's a nice Arizona little nugget picker. Congratulations, James Flanagan.